Hello, this is Dr. Tim Harrison, and I'm coming to you from my undisclosed bungalow somewhere in Bristol, Virginia. And today we're looking at Sikhism and Jainism, two other religions that come from the country of India, and two that really are sort of hybrid religions. Jainism is the oldest of the two. It is a hybrid of Hinduism. In fact, some look at it as sort of a subset of Hinduism. Jainists believe in absolute peace as the end of their faith. They do not necessarily, in fact, in some ways, they discourage the idea of a God. What they look for is a inward peace that is brought about. So it's the older of the two religions. They believe that in order to find this peace, you must live in harmony with nature, and that you practice nonviolence in everything you do. This not only includes toward other human beings, but it also means toward animals and plants as well. And so you have to be very careful how you interact with other living species, so that you never inflict violence on another species. They're very ethical. They believe in ethical living. They do believe in karma. They believe karma is the result of good action, and they believe that with good karma you're reincarnated. They do believe that you can be reincarnated as animals. One of the reasons that you are nonviolent and kind toward animals is because you don't know if that was a person who came back through reincarnation. They believe that they're also destructive and liberating karma. So you want to demonstrate a non-destructive karma. They believe that you can be liberated in this world by following the ethical teachings. They actually have 14 stages that you follow in order to be liberated. They don't believe that priests are necessary. In fact, the religion is built on this idea of gurus, that teachers who help you ford through the river to find the way of absolute peace and truth. They believe, as I said, in a doctrine of nonviolence. That's their number one ethical imperative. They believe in avoiding accumulating destructive karma that could hurt you. They believe that you are to revere animals and never sacrifice them, never eat them as well, and you avoid taking the life or impeding on the life of anything else. Okay? They also believe part of their ethical belief is always telling the truth. Never stealing from someone else. You practice chastity until you're married, and if you're a monk or a nun, then you are to be celibate. And they believe in non-attachment, and they believe that the way that you disattach yourself from this world is through fasting and denying yourself. Now, Sikhism is a relatively new religion. It is a hybrid between Hinduism and Islam. They believe in one absolute God, a God that is not creation but is greater than creation. So it's a monotheistic religion, unlike Hinduism. It was founded by Nanak, who rejected both the Quran and rejected the Vedas. So they have a scripture, a writing, but it doesn't come from either the Hindu or the Islamic scripture. They believe humans are embodied souls that are seeking to be reconnected to God. Happiness and immortality is possible through connecting with God. They believe in 5 stages of helping you to connect to God in these ethical ways. One is honoring God by helping others, and Sikhs are very, very helpful to others. They believe that seeking knowledge, that knowledge helps you find God and understand God. They believe that humanity is the focus of God and humility. They believe that being filled with the power of God, this is sort of an inspiration. They believe that human beings can have not just inspiration, but also sort of a revelation or an enlightenment that human beings can have. And all of this brings about a union with God that leads one toward a connection and a relationship with God. So these are they're smaller religions in India, but still they're very large in respect to numbers. When the British broke India up and established Pakistan and India, present-day India, the Sikhs were hoping to have their own homeland. That was denied them, and they have fought for that ever since. Now, I hope you have a good week. We are going to be moving toward the Eastern religions, which you will find a bit of a challenge because they're very, very different from the Western way of thinking, very metaphysical. And so we will take a look at those next week. And until then, I hope that you will remember this bit of wisdom from my hometown of Lexington, Georgia. You're just as good as anybody else, but you're no better. See ya.